is it constitutional to have secret ballots? Maybe. But shouldn't they be subject to freedom of information requests? Shouldn't they be subject to the American? I mean, I might be getting cute by half here. Blake says, yes, it is constitutional. This is a private party action. All right. The essence of what I'm saying is that it certainly is not defensible through any sort of standard that we apply to anything else. You are there as a representative of voters. Blake says it's a private party action. Fair enough. However, I want any senator to come on this program to tell me why you will not tell your voters who you voted for. It's because you are terrified of justifying your vote. If Thune or Cornyn or whoever was the best option ever, then you should say that. Do you notice one interesting thing? Almost every single person who voted for Rick Scott told you they were voting for Rick Scott. We knew that Rick Scott was coming in with 13 votes. Now, isn't that interesting? We knew who was voting for Rick Scott, but we didn't know who was voting for Thune or Cornyn. Why? Because Rick Scott is a justifiable option in the public eye. Rick Scott is a defendable position. Whereas John Thune, they know people would face primary challenges, state GOP revolts. No transparency reflects a fear of the people. And it only furthers this narrative that the American people do not trust their leaders. Now, in the rules, 5 senators in writing can force a party conference. So maybe that's what can happen here. But again, John Thune's majority leader. We're going to have a little bit of a grace period, and then it's game on. If by January 31st, we do not have a full cabinet, and I know that is a tall order, then that's going to be on Thune. You have to use you got to go 24-hour concurrent nominations. We need to change the Senate rules and allow you to do more than one nomination at a time. This archaic way of doing business. Okay, we're going to do the Attorney General, and that's going to take us a week and a half. Then we're going to do SecDef, and that's going to take a week and a half. And then we're going to do Department of the Interior. You can do concurrent and rolling nominations because the hearings happen in committee. They do not happen just with the entire body. This is why Trump won. What you just saw is the reason why Donald Trump won. People have lost faith in their government. And so they said, Donald Trump, you may talk dirty, but I'm hiring you to go do a dirty job. Donald Trump, you might talk plainly, but you're a fighter, and we want trust restored in our government. And I find it to be reprehensible that these senators ask us for our vote, and they ask us for our support, and that's all fine. Okay, I'm sure some of them are decent people. I know some of them. And yes, some people were public for John Thune. The point I'm making, though, is that every person for Rick Scott was public for Rick Scott. It is an indefensible position to vote for somebody and not tell your voters who you're voting for. Can someone come and tell me the case for John Thune? I want to hear it. There's the great Jack Posobiec right there. And some people say, oh, you know, he's a friend of mine. Okay, fine, great, sure. We are up against a uniparty cartel, everybody. And this is why Trump won. And so now pressure's on Thune. Let's see what you got, man. Because if not, you will be primaried and you will be taken out, and it'll make Eric Cantor look like child's play. The whole new movement is ascendant. We got Elon Musk liberated. We got Twitter. We got X. Mainstream media is dying. We got podcasting. We got Megyn Kelly. We got Bongino. We got Shapiro. We got Walsh. We got Candace. We got Bannon. We got Beck. The whole program has changed. Long gone are the days where you could do your little secret ballots. And so the eyes are on you. And as a certain newspaper says, democracy dies in darkness.